Authorities continue to investigate what caused a house fire in Westwego last night that claimed the life of a 60-year-old man. It's an investigation that's focused mainly on the victim's motorized wheelchair. Meg Ferris spoke exclusively with the victim's entire family, and she joins us live from Westwego. Such a heart-wrenching story.
It is, Karen, and tonight the state fire marshal is looking into that motorized scooter as the possible cause of the fire that took the life of Gary Bruni last night right here in his Westwego home. Now, there's no evidence of an explosion, and there's been no recall on the Jazzy Select, which was the model. But state fire marshals want to know, was it old? Had it been repaired? And did it have previous owners? So now they're sending it off to a specialized lab that's going to check on the wiring. They're going to check on the battery to see if they can find the exact cause. But meanwhile, there's a grieving family who's trying to comfort a young girl and also plan a funeral. It must have been so terrifying. The 12-year-old, whose family lived with Gary Bruni as his caretakers, was the only one home when the fire broke out. Gary's nephew and the child's mother were out. The child told a neighbor what happened.
She was hysterical. And I was hugging her and holding her because she says, he asked me for water, but I couldn't get no water. And I'm like, it's not your fault, it's not your fault.
Gary, whose nickname was Bones, came from a large, close-knit family. They gathered today to make funeral plans. They had the same heartache and comfort for the child who could not get past the fire to get water from the bathroom.
She keeps saying, it's my fault, Mama, it's my fault. I couldn't get to the water. And she kept telling her, don't worry about it, it's not your fault, you know.
Family and neighbors say the child would ride on the back of Gary's scooter. They would go to church a few times every week. He and a few other family members had a rare condition, myotonic dystrophy, that was slowly stealing his muscle strength away. But now there are some questions about the scooter that gave him freedom.
They had been having problems with the chair, you know. I think I think this might have been a new chair that they replaced the other one with because they were having electrical issues, battery issues.
2017 has been hard for Gary's family. A child with a heart transplant, a relative on dialysis, and a few others who are no longer with them. Now there's Gary.
The phone rang, and all I heard was my mom saying, no, 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 and she started crying.
And now the nephew, Gary's nephew, and his family who lived here, including that 12-year-old girl, they have no life insurance. There's no renter's insurance. They lost everything. If you go to our webpage, we have a link to a GoFundMe page to help them with funeral expenses and other things that they lost. Reporting live from Westwego, Meg Ferris, Eyewitness News.
Meg, thank you.